So how was breakfast television? Like other stuff
great.
you guys have done, like
Except those early, like we had to like be there before 5 o'clock in the morning, and like musicians, they are not early birds, so
That's an understatement.
like usually I go to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I had to wake up.
Give you an example. A month later, we played a gig at Nags Head North, and it was 9:30 at night. We were supposed to be there. Roger was still late. 9:30 p.m. So imagine
getting up that early. Yeah.
Imagine trying to get him to a 5 o'clock in the morning gig. It's not easy. No, he was at home with his Menudo records, and
I'm telling you, he was great.
he just, I think he had some village people going too, but it was a big thing. He does all the YMCA. He's into all that. Like, he gets a full-length mirror in his bedroom,
that
and
stuff is great.
yeah, I don't know. He works at the YMCA actually.
Really?
I don't think
He does.
I don't think we should talk about Roger.
So say there's people out there, young kids, watching you guys right now, and they want to become in a big band now, like you guys. What advice would you guys give them?
Grow up. If you're little kids, first thing you gotta do is grow up. I mean, you cannot play drums if you can't even reach them. Little kids are watching us. I would say, first of all, grow up.
Can you think of the most hilarious moment while you guys have been together in a band?
I would probably say that the first time Luch walked in the room and said, "I'm your drummer," I thought, now, what was I, 10, 20 minutes on the floor rolling around, just going hysterical, basically. Now that, you gotta admit that was funny.
Luke?
No, I was thinking of a moment that actually occurred.
Oh.
I'm still thinking.
He tries to forget that one.
I think it was pretty funny when we were rehearsing one time, and Peter, which he's very klutzy, by the way, he walked over and he tripped on chords, and the whole PA fell off the amps and everything. It was like a big mess, and it wasn't funny at the time, but in retrospect, it's pretty funny.
I've since done it 20 more times.
And the next time he walked into the rehearsal room, he knocked a bunch of 2x4s over, and it was like a domino effect, and all this stuff started crashing down. And we couldn't, needless to say, we couldn't rehearse for until we got it all sorted out. So.
Well, there was a time we were trying to find out where the sound was when Roger's guitar conked out on stage, and we realized he hadn't plugged it in. I thought that was pretty funny.
So if you guys got a chance right now to plug your band within like 10, 20 seconds, what would you guys say?
Oh, I think we'd rather not be plugged.
You know what I mean.
You mean in a nutshell?
I know certainly
In a
we've
nutshell.
played times and people have unplugged us just to save themselves. Now,
Yeah,
I don't know how that relates.
So explain like who does what.
Well, I basically sing in the shower. He
when
plays.
you're performing, that is.
That's right. He plays the rubber band bass. He's sort of like the wind-up monkey, and he plays the drums just like this.
I punish those skins.
He punishes those skins. We'll leave that at that.
And you knock you knock my cymbals off.
I go backstage during this show and to hit. No,
He's always hitting my cymbals. The last show we did, he knocked one right off the stand.
So we have Roger. He's on acoustic guitar. That he couldn't come tonight, and he sings a lot of vocals as well. He's like the second main vocalist. Derek also sings background vocals here, and we have Miro who plays lead guitar and electric guitar. So it's a pretty straightforward 5-piece band, except with no keyboards, and the one guitarist is acoustic.
So what would you say the pros and cons of being in a band are?
The pros are basically singular. It's really I'm the pro, and they're sort of cons. There's 4 ex-cons basically, and then me as the pro. So we try to get a blend between them. I know if Roger was here, he would say that his biggest influence is definitely Menudo.
I used to love Menudo.
You just said that on live TV. Now how are you going to face your work tomorrow?
Oh, it's terrific. How about you, Luke? First Idol.
Idol.
Now don't say me. You're not allowed to say me.